All right, fellas. Should you summon for LR Cell Max? So I think you look at this banner, presumably the banner is going to be identical as it was on JP. I guess we will find out. The one thing we do know about legendary summon banners these days is they come with steps now, right? So every third multi, you're getting a guaranteed featured unit, and you can do that 21 times, which is pretty darn crazy. And then, of course, there's the pity system, exclusive to legendary summon banners. And, of course, again, Cell is just a plain old yellow coin LR. So I think if you look at this banner, I'm going to keep this video kind of short and sweet and as concise as I possibly can. I'm not going to break down every unit, not going to break down, Cell Max and all these things. Obviously, feel free to go and look him up on the Dokkan Wiki website, the website I'm on currently. You can look him up. You can go to the traditional Dokkan Wiki. You can go to Dokkan Info and look him up anyway. So Cell Max is very good. Rest assured, he's very, very good. Widely considered pretty much the extreme class version of Beast Gohan. Maybe not quite as beefy as Beast Gohan, but on his active skill turn, he can get up to insane. You've never even seen anything close to defensive levels that you have with this character, right? I mean, he's like 10 million plus defense, basically. I.e., no attack in the game can hurt him, right? He can tank any single attack in the entire game on his active skill turn. And even when he's not on his active skill turn, he's still a very, very capable unit. He's still putting out really, really fat damage numbers and still very, very good defensive numbers. And he is a Super Bosses character. That is huge, right? So Super Boss, this is basically, he is the missing link on Super Bosses. So he's certainly not a zero. So when you look at like other yellow coin units in the past, you look at like LR AGL Ultimate Gohan, who of course is, pretty good, but certainly not nearly on the level as Cell Max. Same thing with like LR Ribrianne, just nowhere near Cell Max level. Now I think on principle, you look at this banner, you're like, oh my god, I mean, look at these units, bruh. Alright, just starting from the back, Fizz Vegeta is not usable. You could use him in the punching bag event, I guess, as your leader, right? God Goku, that STR God Goku, not usable. Int 16, we'll call him usable. He gets a pass. Cell Jr., I would also say, is usable. He is a bit dodge or die. And both of those units, the 16 and the Cell Jr., they are very restricted, right? LR Rose, we are waiting on his EZA at this point. AGL Goku Black has never really been that good. AGL Hachan can still be effective beyond turn 5, assuming you get all his hits in and all this kind of stuff. He can still be kind of effective, but who's running that Dragon Ball Saga team, bruh? So, LR Triku is pretty much LMAO. He is an AoE unit, I guess. He was good for the Breaking the Siege event. Int Golden Frieza, Dragon Ball Super Frieza, is actually still quite good. He gets damage reduction when you get him 3 orbs. He's quite good. He is kind of a must-run on Super Bosses, and of course he is a Super Bosses support unit. So of the 10, count them, 10 featured units, you have, let's say, 4 of them are semi-useful. I mean, including Cell Max and Frieza, who are very useful. Right? So not a very good banner. So on principle alone, I think it's easy to just say, yeah, skip this one. However, if, I'm going to offer just maybe a slightly different perspective here. If you are potentially able to stifle yourself and just completely skip the worldwide download celebration, because that is the question, right? Am I summoning on this or am I summoning on the worldwide download celebration? I actually would say if you're able to skip the worldwide download celebration, remember that those units are coming back in February, right? All things worldwide download celebration and beyond, all things will be equal on Global and JP. Now, Global is still probably going to get a couple of extra banners. You can kind of see what they've done, where they've given us this. We're going to basically have like something like 12 LRs in 2 months or something. It's just absolutely ridiculous number. Because we'll be getting 4 for the worldwide download in August, right? Late August, but still August. And then we had 4 in the month of July, and then we have Cell Max here in August as well. And that is insane. And then we had Tobo, of course. That is just, whew. Oh, and then LRUI Goku. Oh my God. So it is 10 LRs. That's crazy, bruh. And then Dokkan Festival Topo. We still don't know when we're getting Jiren. We still don't know when we're getting Master Roshi. But based on what they have done, I think they're probably just going to, kind of shimmy them in here on maybe a week where there's not too much going on. Maybe they'll drop a couple of Easy A's on both versions and then just kind of slide Roshi in and slide Carnival Jiren in. My prediction was that Jiren was going to be in this slot right here, but they do indeed drop Cell Max. I kind of like the move of dropping him here. The reason why is, again, because I think presumably he's just like a skip, right? He's a yellow coin banner. Granted, it has pity. It's going to have some peel-off trophy packs. Maybe if you're a light spender, maybe you pick up those peel-off packs and just try to save your stones for worldwide. But again, if you're skipping the worldwide, you've got a good shot at pulling them in February, right? So that is just something to keep in mind. Now, are the worldwide units going to be meta-defying? I don't know. I can't answer that. Some years, they're the best units in the game. Other years, you have AGL LR Vegito Blue, right? So, who unfortunately is not one of the best units in the game, nor has he ever been. Pretty good for that Fusion Zamasu fight, and that was about it. So, my final verdict is this. You probably have, like, -5 stones, right? If you are a free-to-play player, or a very light spender, you are probably pretty tapped out on stones. And I would say, when in doubt, save. However, if you maybe do the first rotation till you get your guaranteed featured, and just see if you can get Cell Max. Cell Max is such a useful character. You will not regret having him. You don't need dupes in him. He is that powerful. You can just rock him at 55%. So I'm going to go ahead and say summon away. If you have stones, summon away on Cell Max. Again, this might, I don't know if this is a hot take or if this is like a, ice cold take. I don't really know where the community is at here. My thought is that you skip worldwide. That's my, if you're like a skipping, like, free to play player or this kind of thing, and you want a bunch of stones for anniversary, you're skipping worldwide. You're skipping New Year's, you're skipping Daima, was presumably coming in October, November, something like that. You're skipping Dragon Ball Heroes. And you're summoning on the anniversary banner. And that's that. So guys, let me know what you think of all of that in the comments below. Let me know if you will be summoning tonight on good old Cell Max. I will be. So be looking forward to the video there. Slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you are new. I am sending good vibes your way. If you take my advice and you summon, that third multi, you're going to pull them, right? That third multi, you're going to pull them. So that's it, guys. Wrapping it up here. Catch you in the next one. Later.